Hello, guys, and welcome to Ad Talks. I am your host, Adrical Paras, and there is this topic that I really want to talk about, and this is about how humans have been destructive to our planet and what should we do as humans to protect the planet that we live in. So, we all know by now that we are the main contributors to whatever happens into our planet, whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, because out of all the living things, we are the only ones who are capable of doing these things, since we are the only ones who are given the brains and the intelligence and ability to do so. And actually, there is this topic that I've been thinking about when I hear this topic, and this is called the human disturbance. Now, if you know this is like the act of the humans in a way of interrupting our planet, to get resources from it, whether it would be used for money, to get money from, or use it for development. Now, most of it are used for development, and I see no problem to it. But there is this thing of overexploitation and overuse. Now, examples of human disturbance is pollution, which is the main cause of the climate change. And we all know that because of this climate change, the icebergs are melting, um, the sea level is rising, and affecting the habitats of many life forms. Pollution is the act of introducing chemicals or harmful gases into our environment and contaminating the places that we live in or the habitats that we live in. Next example is deforestation, and this is the act of clearing a wide area of trees to get resources from it. Which of it is example of it is wood. And wood is used for furniture or construction, and because of deforestation, the habitats of many life forms are destroyed, and ultimately it also destroys our planet. And the last example of my human disturbance that I've had on my mind is urbanization, and this is the act of growing big cities, large buildings, and actually because of this, it reduces the quality of our planet in terms of natural usefulness, natural beauty, in terms of that, as it reduces the quality of everything: the water quality, the air quality, the land quality. And because of this, problems of waste disposal is rampant. Now, as seeing how humans have uh, doing reckless things and destroying our planet, which is the place that we live in, don't you think that we should do something about this? No, as this is the place that we live in, we should try to do something to protect it, for it to live longer. So that's why I have listed things that we can do to protect our planet, and this is the main content of the video, right? So what are the things that we should do? So first is the 3R, which is the reduce, reuse, and recycle. Now, we all know that recycling is the most familiar out of these 3R. However, we should try to discuss more about the 2Rs to achieve the greatest positive impact. Now, for reuse, we should learn how to reuse everyday items. Do not just throw away something just because you don't see any value to it anymore. It's like this eraser, I don't throw it, I still use it even though it's old. There are things that you can still reuse. There are YouTube videos that helps you to it, just like DIY videos. And for the reduce, this is the most effective economically and environmentally, as it we can do it by being extra cautious, about the overexploitation of our water and energy, so we should save energy and water. Next is we should support our environment instead of doing bad things to it. Now, because this is the place that we live in, we are part of this environment, so we must support it. The human versus nature predicament has been never been a productive one, and it leads to a destructive mindset. And we should do something about this mindset by being more mindful and respectful, to our planet, because we are meant to enjoy the beauty of nature, and we should not feel entitled to abuse it. So the third thing, which is the most effective and simplest thing we should do to protect our planet, is by planting trees. Now, trees improve air quality by producing oxygen. They also store carbon, offsetting harmful byproducts because of fossil fuel burning. They moderate the effects of sun and wind, and they clean the air by trapping dust, pollen, and other pollutants. Now, because of planting trees, we can also help it to stop climate change. That's why it's very important. So we should start to plant trees. And the fourth thing is using public transportation instead of private transportation, because lesser vehicles means lesser air pollution. So it's really important that we should know how to lessen the usage of vehicles, to lessen the air pollution, lessen the usage of fuels, and it helps to protect the planet. No? And last thing that we can do to protect our planet is, guess it, sharing this video right now and educating it to other people. By sharing this video to your friends, family, loved ones, or just some people in the internet, you can help them to understand the current state that we have right now. You can help them to understand that this human disturbance has been destroying our planet, and let them know the ways on how to protect the planet that we live in. Since this is the place of many life forms, and we should try to protect it. And no, that is for Ed Talks. I hope you learned a valuable lesson of do not destroy the planet. Instead, protect it. That's all. Thank you very much, and see you guys next time. Peace.